Hello vloggers. Oh my goodness. This hat is just tight enough. Like I love, this hat is tighter than my YouTube hat. And the only problem with it, I've been wearing it pretty much non-stop for the last 24 hours. And it pushes my ears into my glass frame. And now this ear is sore. And this is my first time I've had the time to take it off. And I'm growing my beard to try and keep me warm in these cold temperatures, but I still like to shave my head. So it's funny, I went to the washroom to shave and I came out and gave Carol a hug and she's like, I thought you shaved. And I said I did. I'm not shaving this until it gets warmer maybe. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If it gets ratty, then we'll try to maybe, I don't know, we'll have to like talk to Eric Surf 6 and find out what he's doing with his beard to keep it all nice and trim and nice looking. So Carol has gone to her sister's and her dad's there, her sister and her husband, and Carol went there yesterday. I wanted to do this today and then drive to their place. So I'm off to my sister-in-law and brother-in-law's house. You know what? I think my glasses are bent. Yeah, something, yeah, they're bent. Oh my goodness. I'm like, why is it? I don't want to break it, but they're bent. They're like, what? They're hanging on my head really weird. That's what's wrong. I might have, I don't remember bumping them. Dang nabbit. Brand new too. I'll take it back to my optometrist. I just don't, oh my goodness, don't break it, Ken. Don't break it, don't break it. Fixing glasses with Ken Domik. I did the Cobb salad here at Chick-Fil-A. Had a lot of good food and stayed warm last night. And this morning I went for a big walk. Cashed in my mom's lottery ticket that she gave us for Christmas. And it was 50 bucks I won. That was really cool. Definitely got to finish that off. I also bought feet warmer and hand warmers. Got 2 bags. That's the toe warmers. I used the toe warmers when I went for a bike ride with Steve and the boys, the good old boys, and because my feet were freezing. And I'm like, I'm not gonna make it back, man. Just leave me here, man. I'm not gonna make it. So he gave me those toe warmers, and they helped me get out of that situation. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart and Carol's for all the condolences you guys gave us in the last video. A lot of you guys watched it. A lot of you guys gave us your condolences. So thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Now it's time to go be with Carol and well, yeah, her dad's there too, of course. So yeah, I just really wanted to thank you again. So I'm gonna just kind of pack this up. Eat it later because I got to get going. Don't have time. Salads take a long time to eat. They're not the fastest food to eat for sure. So we'll just move that over there. I'm gonna have the rest of this cookie later. So yeah, this Chick-fil-A is going to have breakfast by the springtime. She said they're going to try and have breakfast. She wasn't 100% sure of the date of that situation, but let's get this going. Yeah, Carol's mom was an awesome person. Her name was Joan, and when we'd go up to the cottage, she always made us amazing meals. She had fantastic cookie recipes. I'm always going to miss those. And she'd always have she'd have like a baking day where she'd make several different kinds of cookies, and then she'd put anywhere from 1 to like 5 tins of cookies in the kitchen on the counter. They always were in the same spot. And my favorite ones were the double ginger snap. They were my favorite cookies that she made. And then she would package up all the rest of them, put them in the freezer, and then that way she didn't have to bake all the time. And then she'd bring them out, and they tasted just as good as the day she made them. So that's one of the things that we're going to always miss about Joan. And she was always fun to mess with. And so my brother-in-law John and I were always like the troublemakers, the shit disturbers, and she would shit disturb back too, which was awesome. So we had a good friendship with Joan, and yeah, those times are now gone, but there'll always be here and here. And the meals that she used to make too, we always look forward to all of her dinners, and she used to mess with us. She'd like make a meal, and then she would say something like, "So, what'd you think of that?" But the way she said that, "What'd you think of that?" You knew something was up. You knew something was up with the meal. Well, what is it? What did we just eat? It tasted. She said, "Did you like it?" Yeah. Well, it was tofu and something. And we'd be like, ah! That was fun. I just realized I don't know where I'm going. I might be heading in the wrong direction. I forgot to enter the address into my Waze. I've never gone to Carol's sister's place. They moved to another location. So I'm gonna pull into this parking lot because I don't want to go the wrong way and waste time and gas. And then we'll enter that. I'm gonna have to email Carol to send me the address. Carol's been there several times, and I have not been yet, so this is going to be my first time at the in-laws, the sister-in-laws. All right, I'm just sending a text to Carol asking what the address is. I forgot to ask her before I left the house. Silly Ken. But if you haven't used Waze as a traffic app, it's this little blue icon right there. It's an amazing little program, and one of my favorite things about it is it tells you that there's an accident up ahead, or if somebody, and people report as they're going down the highway that there's debris on the road, or there's a pothole, or there's a dead animal on the road, and they've got all these little things you can just touch and say there's heavy traffic up ahead. And it's just an amazing traffic app, and all those little figures on there are people. So as soon as I turn it on, it shows me where all the people are that are using the app. So there's a bunch of people in this area that are using the app, which is great. And the app, I guess, compiles all this information, and if there's an accident and the traffic is stopped, it reroutes you, or if it finds you a faster way to get there, then it does. So I've got the address now, so I copy. I'm not sure if it lets me paste. That's one problem with this. Oh yeah, come on, let me paste. Paste. It wants to scan. Looks like I'm gonna have to enter it in. Go now. So it tells you when you're gonna arrive, how many kilometers it is. It's actually 160 kilometers from here. So it's gonna take me 2 hours to get there. But at least I know which way to go. I was going the right direction, which was a good thing. Yeah, so yeah, Joan's cooking was amazing. Her baking was fantastic. Her company was a lot of fun. She used to, if I wore a shirt with any writing on it to the dinner table, she'd always comment on whatever it was. One time when she started getting Alzheimer's, she started, I don't know, she definitely changed when she started getting the Alzheimer's, and but I had a shirt that said Palm Springs on it. She's like, "You've never been to Palm Springs?" And I'm like, "Yes, I have. I've been there several times." Huh. Oh man, I got a lot of stories in my head, and they'll always be with me for the rest of my life. We had a lot of fun with Joan. It's really sad that she's gone now, but you know, the quality of life was really, really bad, and so now she's not suffering anymore, and hope she's in a better place. So like I said, I'm in Kitchener right now. I'm on King Street and Fairway Street. Anyway, there's a beautiful steakhouse called Charcoal. So if you're live in the Kitchener area, let me know if that's. It looks like a very nice place. They got a huge sign, and so that's flame thing, and yeah, it's called Charcoal Steakhouse. The last 2 videos are doing really well, so I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying them. I'm enjoying doing them, which is definitely important for us to have that relationship, I guess, this ongoing relationship. It's a lot of fun. You guys watch my videos, I make money doing it, and then that helps me make more videos, and you guys get some entertainment out of it. Hopefully, there's been times that I've taught you guys stuff, like when I made that campfire, the way I made the campfire. There are people that said, I've never started a campfire like that. It looks like a really nice and easy way to start a campfire, where you build it like a log cabin, and or no, you put 2 big logs and then put all your paper and stuff between the 2 logs, and then you put all your kindling and stuff on top, and that raises it up so it gets lots of air, starts to burn, and eventually you can move those bigger logs in, and also put taller logs on top. I used to do the teepee thing way back in the day, but once it gets going and it tips over, and sometimes it wrecks the fire process. So now we're getting onto the highway, and I'm trying not to turn abruptly because there's some of my stuff's gonna fall over. Most of the stuff's on the ground, so that doesn't happen, but you never know. There's always that one thing I forget, and it rolls off something and crashes onto the ground. I'm guessing what it was. Right now I've got the Jackery plugged into the cigarette lighter. So when I first bought the 500 watt Jackery, it came with a plug-in, and so I plugged in to the car and I ran the wire underneath the seat, and so that when I'm driving home from a thing, I can plug it into the car, and then the car will just generate the electricity and recharge my battery for the next thing. I'm not sure if you watch Van City Van Life, Chrome. He relies a lot on, because he drives a lot, he has his whole system hooked up to the alternator so that he can recharge his batteries, but he also has the solar on top, and he didn't realize how much his solar panels helped. He thought he generated most of his electricity from driving, and there were a bunch of days that he said that he wasn't driving, and the solar panels were actually doing a really good job at keeping his batteries topped up. And it was during a heat wave, I think, and because it was so hot, the fridge was soaking up a lot of electricity. Anyway, so again, we're always going to be trying to pimp this thing out. I'm still on the fence about moving up in vehicles, maybe possibly keeping this one as the stealth camper, and then building out an actual camper that Carol and I can do some adventures for you guys, and travel across Canada and go into the States and do lots of stuff like that. It'll be a lot of fun, because doing this by yourself is definitely lonely and boring when you're just by yourself. I phone Carol on every one of these trips I do. We talk for like an hour to 2 hours, usually around after dinner time, when I don't have anything to do and she's at home by herself. So we usually talk for about 2 hours, and that keeps us close, and it's a lot of fun. All right, guys, thanks for watching this channel. I appreciate all your support here, and also my channel members on this channel. I know I don't put out videos as much as I used to. I'm trying. There's only so many videos I can make in a week without burning myself out. But again, thanks to all my channel members for supporting this channel, and of course my Patreons over on my Patreon, and my Cameo. I keep getting cameos, and that stuff helps me a lot as well. So all the things that you guys do for me, I thank every single one of you guys. All right, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.